guys, it's me, Danielle Danibuttons, and I'm here today with a flip and review of Stone Mosaic Book 5 Christmas Edition by Belba family. I'm really excited for this one. I, of course, love Christmas books. I have a feeling you're going to get some more flips in the upcoming weeks of even more new Christmas books because these companies, they're getting me. They're coming out with all this good stuff. But as for this one, Stone Mosaics is one of my favorite series by them. I have all 5 of the books, and this one has a new edition of some black backgrounds. So that's really cool. So we're just gonna go through and talk about it. Let's flip. I actually already did my page this time. Sometimes when I'm filming, I'll do my speed color at the end. Sometimes I'll do it at the beginning. It all depends what I'm just sitting watching YouTube videos and speed coloring. So yeah, white and black backgrounds, stress-free, color by number. 5th in the series, all devoted to Christmas. 25 pictures, some white, some black backgrounds. I will say there are definitely more white than black, but I'm excited. I ended up doing a black background page so that you could see what that looks like in case that interests you. So let's see. Big and small circles and ovals in the same 22 color palette as all their other books. I'm going to show you the color palette. Well, yeah, 22 color palette. It is pretty basic. And here's some examples of some pictures too. There we go. Yeah, so they also, for Christmas, have Christmas and Travel Mosaics. It's a regular color by number or plain coloring version. And then last year they came out with a all about Christmas book. Wait, Mystery Mosaics book series, 3x3 sections, all about Christmas. That was the one from last year, right? I'm pretty sure. Last year they came out with like a 3-in-1 book. So it had some plain color by number, some pixel pages, and some of that puzzle style that they were doing for a while. I don't think they've come out with books in that series for a little bit, but it was like the grid and you had to color based on the grid. I don't know. Let's just get into it. So there's your color palette. You can cut this page out if you want to test right on here. What I love is they've actually added some fun, like, snowflakes around the borders, and I just think that's super cool and a fun addition. And it is on the white side too. Obviously you can see it more on the black side when we get to one of those, but yes, they do list the entire palette on every single page. So I know some people prefer when you just have the colors you need, but I don't really mind either way. I usually go just like in number order when I'm coloring, so don't know. I can tell you right now that this is a bird. So we're just gonna skip right past this one. Obviously, some of these are easier to see than others. Interesting. Is this the same bird? I think this is the same bird. So obviously, here's our first black background. I'm not sure if all of them that are black backgrounds are the same. We'll have to look at that when we get going farther. I think this is going to be a hat. As the books have gone on, so like Stone Mosaics Volume 4 compared to Volume 1, it seems as if the little stones are getting smaller and smaller, which obviously just means it's more detailed visually. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah. Wow. It looks like it's kind of doubles with a white background and black background. This is potentially, this might be the bear from the back cover. Is it, am I crazy? Samuel and I both looked at this and thought there were a lot less black backgrounds. But so far, it's been every other. I don't know what that one is. Samuel, did we miss something here?
Maybe we were perfectly flipping through it.
This looks like a penguin to me. Interesting. Okay, so it seems to me like there's a white background version and then a black background version. This is what happens when I don't do the flip through first. I don't know what's going on. That looks like a snowman, and there is the black background version. Then, no idea what this one's gonna be. And there it is in the black background version. Do you see the fun extra snowflakes around the edges? So, is there 50 pages in here and we just didn't notice? We are not on our game today. There's 50 pages. There's doubles of all of them. And that's kind of really cool. Hey, here's the one I did. So it is a stocking and some holly. And yeah, it was fun. I'm highly intrigued now that I know that there is both. So that is very interesting. Okay. Yes. I don't know what that is, but there it is again. Obviously, again, it's going to be hard to flip through. But that's, I'm like, my mind is blown. I feel very silly to not have noticed. But I guess Sam and I just perfectly flipped. So yeah, I'm not going to flip through every page because obviously it's pretty much impossible to see. Those look like fruit. Or no, it's definitely ornaments. And I was like, ah, it looks like pineapples, but it's definitely ornaments hanging from a tree and I'm being silly. But yeah, tons and tons of pages in here, doubles of each. That's super cool. So if you love this version, I know some people ended up filling in the lines themselves. I know Kathy does that, and that could be the pages you choose to do, or otherwise you can totally do the black background versions. I personally like the black background versions because I'm messy and then I just kind of like, and I don't really worry about going over the lines because there's not really lines. So this now makes it much easier to share. Obviously they're not perforated pages, but it would be really easy to slice out a page if you wanted to share with somebody. So I might have to do that in the future. I'll see every once in a while. Obviously, you know, I get Sam to color with me. Last year we would watch some Christmas movies and color. So this might be a good way to like slice out the page and do the same page. Otherwise, this is the kind of book that'll just last you for years because one year you can do one and the next year you can do the other. You can do different mediums. You could change the colors on one. So obviously if you do the black background and see what everything is, then you can just kind of space out what you want for the white background or vice versa. So that's really fun. I'm intrigued by this. I am. Now I'm just seeing fruit everywhere. Like all these shapes, I want to be fruit. So there we go. They say thank you and asked to review. And here we go, a list of all of their books. So I love how they put and more because they're like, we're coming out with more later. You watch. So they have a few that are just color by number. They have the puzzle color by number. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about, that there were some in the Christmas book. Still Mosaic, now 1 through 5, 3 color series, and the mystery Mosaics is their biggest series, and a few of them are square. So square mandalas, book 1 through 4, oh, kind of 5 are square. There we go. And then we have some blank pages at the back with some extra snowflakes and then just fully blank pages, which I always try to remind myself that these are good to cut out and use as your blotter pages if you're ever in a pinch. So yeah, there we go. Here's some finished. So we had some gloves with reindeer on them, the hat, the one that I did, this adorable bear that I love, the penguin, a present, and that bird from the front. So there we go. Very interesting. Let me know what you think. As always, I will have this book linked down below. It is an Amazon affiliate link just for your knowledge. Otherwise, just feel free to look it up as Christmas Edition Stone Mosaic. Let me know. Do you think you'll be purchasing this? Did you already purchase it? Do you think you would like the black background or the white? All the things. Let me know down below. And now here is the speed coloring of that page I just showed you. Bye, friends.